Welcome to the AWS Practitioner Certification Exam preparation. This part X10 will provide you some explanation to understand the AWS Practitioner course, and we will provide you some tricks and keywords that will help you pass the practitioner exam. So, question 16. When looking at the AWS Management Console, you are not seeing services that you have provisioned. Which of the following could be a reason why? This is a very important question. Please pay attention to this question and read it carefully. The options are: option A, you have not paid for them. Option B, your account requires new access keys. Option C, you have not selected the correct region. Option D, the console doesn't show reserved instances. As always, I will give you some seconds to try to find the right answer. If you need more time, please put the video on pause and take your time. This is a kind of question you may have on the exam. You are not seeing services that you have provisioned. I will give you an advice when working with AWS console. The first thing you do after authentication is to check the region. The region is on the top, and you should select the right one. If you are not on the right region, you will not see the instances provisioned. Okay? So option C there is the right answer. If you're not able to see instances, you have not selected the correct region. Moving to the next question. In order to use the AWS CLI, what is required regardless of the platform you are using to originate your CLI commands? Choose two. Outbound access on port 443, access secret key, root user credentials, MFA, or AWS Access Gateway. To use AWS CLI, you have two options or two requirements. Two requirements are outbound access on port 443 and access secret key. Those are the two requirements. Moving to the next question. You have an enterprise support plan in AWS and have an upcoming disaster recovery drill that you need AWS involvement in. Which AWS support resource would you reach out to for this? AWS Technical Account Manager, AWS Professional Services, AWS DR Engineers, or AWS Consulting Services. You have enterprise support, so you have access to Technical Account Manager, so option A is the right answer there. Moving to the next question. When versioning is enabled within the S3 service, at what level is it controlled? Option A, region, option B, object, option C, bucket, or option G, availability zone. This is kind of giveaway question because when we are talking about versioning, it's related to buckets. Versioning can only be enabled at the bucket level and applies to all objects within the bucket. Once you have it enabled, when you upload a new copy of an object, S3 will preserve the previous copy. So option C there is the right option. Question 20. Your company has decided to use AWS S3 to store archived data that is required for regulatory compliance, but is not accessed otherwise. However, when it is required, it must be produced within 24 hours. Which S3 storage type would be the most cost-effective choice to meet these requirements? This is a very important question, and there is a lot of keywords there. We are talking about AWS S3 to store archived data, okay, regulatory compliance, and the question is we are looking for the type that will be the most cost effective. The most cost effective choice between the four options are S3 Glacier Deep. S3 Glacier Deep is the cheapest storage offering under S3 and can deliver on the requirements for 24-hour retrieval. Hope it's clear for this question. Moving to the next one. The AWS free tier has three different categories of free services. Which of the following is not a category of the free tier? This is a giveaway question. Trials is one of the categories. Always free is the second category. And 12 months free are the third category. Free scaling is not one of the categories. So option G will be the correct answer. Question 22. You need to store data objects in S3 that will be infrequently requested, but when they are requested, you need to have immediate response and high availability. Which S3 storage class would be the most cost effective to use for this requirement? This is a very important question too. Please pay attention to the keywords. The keywords here are infrequently requested, immediate response, and high availability. When we are talking about infrequently requested, we are talking about option A and option C. But look, read it carefully. To have immediate response and high availability. If you don't have high availability, we could choose option A. But to have high availability, one zone is not enough. So the correct answer is S3 standard infrequent access, option C. Question 23. Under the developer service plan, you receive different guarantees of support time response for both general guidance issues and system problems. Which combination of response times is associated with the developer support plan? For general guidance and system problems, you have to learn it by heart. 24 hours for general guidance, and 12 hours for system problems. It's the same for all the support plans. It means it's the same for developer, it's the same for business and enterprise plan. Only basic plan which doesn't include 24 hours guidance and 12 hours system problems. So the right option there is option A. There is some giveaway questions, so please don't waste them at the exam. AWS Edge allows for ultra-low latency access to data through a network of locations throughout the world and specializing in few services. Which of the following AWS services use Edge? Lightsail, AWS Storage Gateway, CloudFront, Route 53. We have to choose two options there. CloudFront is one of them for sure, and the second option is option G, Route 53. The CloudFront Content Delivery Network, which stores cached copies of data close to users, and the Route 53 DNS service both use AWS Edge. Moving to the next question. Which AWS service would be considered an infrastructure as a service offering? We should directly answer to this question EC2. EC2 is the right answer there. As the user is responsible for all configuration and maintenance of everything from the operating system and app. Moving to the next question. It's regarding data transfer. Your data center has become unreliable and slow in terms of internet connectivity due to a natural disaster. You have decided it is time to move all data into AWS and retire your data center to prevent this problem from happening again. With the problems of unreliability and slowness, which AWS service will facilitate moving this large amount of data into AWS? Snowcone, Snowmobile, Snowball, or Snowcode? You should know that Snowcode is not an option for this question. So Snowmobile is the right answer. Snowmobile is a shipping container that is outfitted with 100 petabytes of storage capacity. It is transported to an AWS data center, connected to the network, and data is transferred into the Amazon S3 service. Moving to the next question. Amazon Aurora is a database service that incorporates two popular databases that are widely used by software packages. Which two databases are part of Aurora? You should learn it by heart. Aurora is compatible with MySQL and PostgreSQL. Sorry, I passed it very fast. Aurora is an AWS data service subset of Amazon RDS that is compatible with both MySQL and PostgreSQL databases. It combines the features and simplicity of the open source databases with the robust management and security of AWS services. Next question. Which AWS service would be used? Which AWS service could be used by developers for packaging deployment packages for application code? Deployment packages is the keyword in this question. So where we are talking about deployment packages, we should we should think about code build. Code build is used for building deployment packages that are ready for implementation. It should be an easy question. Moving to the next one. What types of reserved instances are available on AWS? Choose two. You have to learn it by heart. Types of reserved instances are standard and convertible. I repeat, standard and convertible. Standard are offering up to 72% and convertible are offering 54% saving over on-demand pricing. Moving to the next one. As part of an external audit, you need to provide a list of all users and the access they have within your AWS account. Which report from the EIM console would you generate to provide the auditors this information? Option A, credential report. Option B, user report. Option C, EIM report. Or option D, account audit report. You should go with option A, credential report. It contains all users and the access they have within your AWS account. It can be produced and downloaded in CSV format from within the IAM console. Question 31. The data your application hosts has strict regulatory requirements that you must meet. Which component of the AWS infrastructure would you be most focused on when deploying resources? Availability zone, regions, edge locations, or VPC? Please look at the keywords on this question. We are talking about strict regulatory requirements. Regulatory about location, and when we are talking about location and regulatory, we are talking about regions. Regions are group of availability zones that are geographically located throughout the world. And when we are talking about regulatory, automatically think about regions. Last question on this video. Which of the following technologies would be used as a security protection for data in transit? Choose two. ECL, VPN, security groups, or TLS. Keywords are security protection for data in transit. So VPN and TLS should be the right answers. If you found this content useful, please like and subscribe, and thanks for watching.